out of the bottom of that hole. Hey, we're back out. New permission today. And this is my first hole. Can slaw. Okay guys, I will catch you on the next hole. Out of the bottom of that hole, guys. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but it looks to be a buckle. Indeed. That is an old one. There is no shank, no tongue, sorry. But man, that was way down there. So, first good find. Cheers for now. Live dig on a 94, guys. This thing was just screaming at me. Top of its lungs. 94. Both directions. I don't know what we got here, but oh, that would make sense. Man, I'm telling you guys, it's been that kind of day. Man, that was a good signal. Look at that thing. Solid aluminum. But the way it was sitting in the ground, it made it seem like it was something really small. Catch you on the next. 86, guys. Live dig. I just pulled the biggest chain out. Well, not quite the biggest. I pulled one chain out that was bigger than that. But this was a big logging chain right in the middle of the grass. And what do we got here? What do we got here? This should be a coin. Going by the signal at least. Going by the signal. Hey, what's that? Oh, you're killing me. You are killing me. You are completely killing me. I know what that is right away. Looks like silver. Punch out. That's just a punch out. It's a really light one too. Man, does that give a good signal. Oh man. It's been that kind of day. But that's okay. It has been a great day. Cheers, guys. Well, guys, I don't know if you've ever had one of them days where you just feel like you can't do anything right. Well, today's one of them days for me. Although it's still a good day. I came out here to the shed to clean up this collar disc. I worked on it for about 20 minutes in the house, and here's some pictures of what it looks like now. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hit this a little bit more. I got some of this Neverdoll. It's supposed to be good for cleaning brass. My go-to has always been this guy right here, Mother's. You know, for cleaning things like the bike and all. But we're giving this new Neverdoll stuff a try and see how it goes. I got this brass brush. I've been using that. So we're going to give this a go a little bit more. It's actually starting to polish. It's starting to pop. So, I mean, this is not something I normally do, clean finds like this. I like actually how they look coming straight out of the ground, like with the patina and all that. But this is like a 1950s, I'm thinking, collar disc, right? So it's not like it's super old, and it would be cool if it looked nice again. So So I decided to put the brush in my vise instead of, obviously I don't want to put the collar disc in the vise. But I do have a Dremel tool, but I don't have a brass brush for it. So, but this should get it going pretty good, pretty quickly. Well, guys, at this point I'm putting this pad for my Dremel tool, just soaking it. I turned the whole pile of this stuff upside down so that the moisture's at the top. And I'm just kind of soaking this thing real good in it. And we're going to give it a go with that. Well, guys, we got her good. I still have to get like in between the S and the U and the pockets in the S. I still have to get that good, but I never thought this thing would shine like that. That is pretty cool. That's gonna look nice beside my Masonic temple badge or whatever it is. But still, stuff that I dug out of my yard. I'm digging that. So thanks to Okie Surf and Turf. He's the one that suggested this Neverdoll. So anyway, I didn't tell you guys a story. I got all my junk together. I was doing this project in the house, and I put all of it on a little shelf I have out on the front porch. I get to the shed and I'm like, all right, where's the collar disc? I couldn't find it. I searched the house. I searched out here. I'm like, well, I guess I dropped it between here and the shed somewhere. So indeed, I actually had to metal detect it again and find it, and it was like 5 steps into my yard. I dropped this thing. It's been quite the week. I'm telling you what. My week started out. Actually, it was last Saturday. I came out of my bedroom. I was about ready to go to bed. I came out of my bedroom, and my cat had this weird look on her face, and I looked at her and I was like, oh, something's going on. And she was looking up at the ceiling out in the living room, and I said, what is it? And I looked, and before I could even really look anywhere, this thing swooped me. Sure enough, it had to have been about 9 inches across, like grayish looking bat, swooped me and started flying around the room. I've never had bats in my house. I lived there 23 years. I've lived here. That was Saturday night at 10 o'clock. Saturday night at 3 o'clock, my son comes into our bedroom, wakes us up, and is like, I hear a bat noise again. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. So I get the flashlight. I'm searching around the house, and all of a sudden, my flashlight lands on this black blob hanging from the curtain. And I'm like, is that? I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And sure enough, upon closer inspection, it was a bat. So I came out here to the shed, got my fishing net at 3 in the morning in the dark. And I get back into the house, and I'm standing there in my slippers and shorts, and it was like crazy. All of a sudden, my feet were on fire. I look down, and my slippers are all covered with little tiny ants, and they're biting me to death. So, I start stomping them off, and my wife's helping me clean them up off the floor and everything so they don't get all through the house. And so then I went after the bat, and he wasn't too hard to get. He wasn't flying around like the other guy that was. The other one just flew right out the front door once I turned the outside porch light on, but this guy, he tried to fly against the wall, and then he came down and he got caught on something, one of my shelves, knocked something off of it, and then fell on the ground. And once they're on the ground, they're easy to trap, so I put the net over them. But that was my the beginning of debat the house. Either way, it has been a long, tiring week, and that's kind of why I haven't done a metal detecting video. But I have today and tomorrow off for vacation, so just decided to get out here and do a little messing around in the shed. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching me clean this disc, and I hope you enjoyed story time. I sure didn't enjoy the bats, but looks like I'm up to 150 subscribers, so I might be doing a giveaway soon, and hopefully we can get that video together too. So cheers for now, guys. Happy hunting.